Hey guys, this is Jeffrey. This week at JTT. There's a video that Chloe Roma did. A short one called Dog or Woman. Two response to a woman choosing, will you choose a bear in the woods or a man in the woods? And majority of women take the bear. Surprise, surprise. Here's the thing. Women think when men be in their feelings when they pick the bear, which to me I think is hilarious. But keep in mind, ladies, men don't get any feelings like you do. Men do two things. One, we get quiet. And when we get quiet, be warned, we get creative. Oh yeah, there's a three. And when we get creative, women like you who try to be funny or try to be condescending and put us down like we're going to choose the bear over you men, when Chloe brought up this down the topic, what would you pick, men? The dog or the woman? The answers when she did that page, I'm not going to piggyback on her video because it's a short video. I'm not going to do it to Chloe Roma, but I'm sorry. Chloe, forgive me, but the comments had me rolling. I must have spent a good amount of time looking at the comments going like, wow, this is too good to keep to yourself. Okay, here's one right here. This one here. I'm allergic to dogs. I'll pick the dog. That's comedy gold. Hold on a sec.
All right.
I didn't mean to turn it on by mistake. That's one. Hold on a sec. This one says here, dog increases my chance of survival 90%. 90%. Let me say, women would be a liability. Well, yeah, exactly. Dogs increase my chances of survival. 90% of women will be a liability. Ouch. That's gotta be painful. But here's the funny thing. Keep in mind, 139 responses. That's one. 302 replies. Okay, 139 replies, 300 replies. So a question. Should we look at these replies? You know what? I'm going to click onto it because I'm dying to see this. I looked at it earlier. I was dying. Here's one of them. Good old poodle, then. Normally, allergies being... Okay, let's talk about the guy being allergic to dogs and all that stuff. And it said, I still pick a non-allergic dog. The dog still win. The dog will still win. The dog will still win. Even the guy's allergic to the dog, he would still bet the dog over the woman. Okay, that one says, who said dog increased my chances of survival? 9% of women would be a liability. Ouch. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. Oh, someone gotta be a jerk here. Check. It would be sad to lose your dog in a bear attack, but if you had a woman with you, she'd be killed too, stupid! Wow. Okay, here's the thing. Who will win in a three-way fight? A bear, a dog, and a woman? Well, duh, the bear, you fool. If you had a woman with you. What's the person trying to do? Try to be funny? Come on. Maybe go John Wick up in here. And this one here. Okay, this one says here, one guy said, I can't outrun a dog and a bear, but I can outrun most women. Facts. Facts. Another guy said, give me a dog. If you don't have to outrun the dog, a dog will sacrifice itself to allow you to escape. You have to push your woman down. And that was that the dog is way more likely to sacrifice his life for you than the woman. I think that's what he's trying to say. That is brutal. Ouch. Well, it says here. This one says here, after the divorce, I lost the house, most of my possessions, but I have custody of my daughter and the dog. Never been happier. Boom. 35 responses. This I gotta show. My ex-wife told me that if I wanted loyalty, I should have gotten a dog. So a dog all the way. And that should tell you something about the ex-wife herself. If you want loyalty. She just told herself she's not loyal. And by the way, dogs are loyal. In fact, it has been said that dogs will love the owner's life than its own. That should tell you plenty. Holy moly, I gotta show you this one here. I would pick barking over. Oh my goodness. Okay, you gotta read the bottom one here. One is affectionate, loyal, and will defend you unto death. The other one is a woman. Forget the aloe vera. Send them to the burn unit. That's brutal. Holy moly. I don't have to question my dog's loyalty. Dog, why be too busy questioning if I knew where I was going? Dog would just know if he could chew on my hand randomly. Facts. A dog will help you survive. A woman would complain. Ouch. A dog won't be sitting around telling me I'm not surviving hard enough. Oh, yeah. Ooh! Okay, I gotta show you this one, folks. Check. Okay, one is often referred to as man's best friend. The other one is referred to as man's ruin. That hurts. I say Chloe, number one, in terms of your men's right advocate content, rock on. But the fan of yours, it's incredible. I love it. No one says here, I'm not gonna go too much longer. I think I'm gonna close this up with this one here. A dog is loyal, trustworthy, loving, protective, grateful for what you give. Plus, they like you and accept you for what you are, rather than attack you for what you are not. That answers the question. So, what do you think, folks? Like I said, what do you think? What do you think of those women who love to say, "I'll pick a bear over a man"? Well, guess what, ladies? The men would pick a dog over you, especially when it comes to survival. Yeah. So unless you're G.I. Jane or live in the woods and all that, yeah. What do you think, folks? Let me know in the comments down below. Peace.